Hello everyone, what's up? It's me again, Junkmaster3, and this is a continuation of the horror movies or the horror collection. Now, to be honest, I will only make these like divided, not from shelf to shelf, because that would just be way too long for a video, and the previous video was like out of sync for some reason. So yeah, that's the reason why I'm just gonna go through this one and this one today. And also I would like to say thank you very much for over 500 subscribers on my channel. I'm really glad that you guys seem to enjoy my videos, and yeah, now I'm going to begin with the video before I bore you to tears. And as usual, sorry for the damn glare, but this is the best I could do at the moment. So yeah, sorry about that. So let's begin right away. First up over here we have Satan's Blade. Watched it for the first time during this horrorthon. I actually thought it was really entertaining. Then we have the Anchor Bay release of Madman. I have mixed feelings about that film, but I need to rewatch it. And then the Anchor Bay release of the Sleepaway Camp, which I already had in the other box set before, but yeah, what the hell. And then we have a shot on video film called 555. Not seen yet, but seems to be really entertaining. 976 Evil, I think this is underrated. And 976 Evil 2, I think this was kind of crappy in my opinion, but yeah, what the hell. Then A Cat in the Brain by Lucio Fulci, great Fulci film in my opinion. Maybe not his best, but it's really entertaining. After Midnight, an anthology film which I haven't seen yet. Then we have First Alien and Alien 2, or not Alien 2, Aliens, sorry. Alien 3 and Alien Resurrection. Everyone already knows about those movies. Alien vs Predator, cheesy but still entertaining. An American Werewolf in London, great werewolf film. The Amityville Horror, the first one original. The sequel, Amityville 2, it's alright. Amityville 3, I think this was quite bad if I remember correctly, but then again it was way back since I saw it. Amityville, the evil, what's it called? The Evil Escapes. This is a made-for-TV movie, which I haven't seen. The Amityville Curse, I think this is like part 5. After that I don't have any more. Anaconda, I think it's entertaining. And then we have Anaconda, Stand for the Blood Orchid. I would probably say this is better than the first one in my opinion, but yeah, then again, that's just my opinion. And then we have the terrible sequel, Anaconda 3, The Offspring. Then we have Anaconda's Trail of Blood. That was quite bad as well, but not as bad as part 3, if I remember correctly. Now I have to move my chair a little bit. Angel Heart, not seen yet. Angel of Death. Yes, I think that's a Jess Franco film, but I can be so wrong about that. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Return of the Killer Tomatoes. Bad Moon, this is an underrated werewolf film. Bad Taste, everyone already knows about Bad Taste. The Beast Within. The original Black Christmas, such a classic, great horror film. The remake, to be honest, I do not think the remake is that bad, but I mean, it's alright. Black Sabbath by Mario Bava. Black Sheep, this is an entertaining killer like sheep movie. The Blair Witch Project, probably my favorite found footage film. Book of Shadows, Blair Witch 2, not as bad as people make it out to be in my opinion. Now I'm just gonna have to move this a little bit. The Blob remake, I love this movie. Unfortunately I haven't seen the original, but yeah, that's how it is. Just gonna move here again. Bloodbath at the House of Death. Blood Moon, this is the one from the early 2000s. Blood on Satan's Claws, such an atmospheric film. I think more people should see it. Bloody Birthday, another underrated film. Blue Sunshine, watched it for the first time during the horrorthon. It was alright. Body Melt. The Boneyard, this is cheesy fun. If I remember correctly, that is. And then we have Frank Henenlotter's Brain Damage. This is really entertaining, and the soundtrack is fantastic in my opinion. And then Brain Dead, also known as Dead Alive, everyone knows about that one. Peter Jackson, early stuff. Brain Scan, probably one of my favorite horror movies from the 90s. The Brood by David Cronenberg. Bubba Hotep, really love this movie. Buried Alive. Cabin in the Woods. The Candyman, I really love Candyman. The sequel is alright, but I did not care for part 3. But yeah, that's just my opinion. I'm just gonna see if I can do it. Okay, I'm just gonna have to stand on my chair again. Then we have The Cave. I think that's underrated as well. Children of the Corn, the first one, I really enjoy it. Part 2, really good sequel in my opinion. Part 3, that's alright, have some fun parts in it. Children of the Corn 4, The Gathering, I think that's a little bit boring in my opinion. And Part 5 is probably one of my least favorite movies in the franchise. Children of the Corn 666, Isaac's Return, I think it's quite fun. I mean, it has some flaws, but I think it's still entertaining. Children of the Corn Revelation, if I remember correctly, this was my least favorite out of them all. Child's Play, the first one. Child's Play 2 and Child's Play 3. I really like Child's Play 2. I think that's probably as good as the first one. Bride of Chucky, really entertaining. And then we have the pretty awful Seed of Chucky. I think that's probably one of the weakest in the series, if not the weakest, but I mean, it's still fun from time to time. Curse of Chucky, and then Cult of Chucky, which I think is probably also probably one of the more like weaker in the series, but it's still alright. And then Chud, Cannibalistic Humanoid Underground Dwellers. I really like this creature feature. And then the sequel, which wasn't really even meant to be a sequel. It's funny. The Comeback, The Company of Wolves, this just oozes of atmosphere at its best in my opinion. Then we have The Crazies, the original. I do not have the remake, but I think I might have seen it, but I don't remember it. Creepshow, the first one, I think this is a little bit overrated, but I still really enjoy it. And Creepshow 2, which I probably prefer over the first one. And then we have a movie called Cub, which I haven't seen yet. The glare is just killing me, so I'm just sorry about that, but yeah, this is the best I could do. Cube, I think this is probably one of the movies that inspired the Saw films. Cube 2, Hypercube, not as good as the first one, probably the weakest one, but I still like it. Cube Zero, more like a prequel to the first one, and enjoyable. Cujo, killer dog movie, entertaining. Dagon, entertaining Stuart Gordon film, I believe, or was it Stuart Gordon? Or was it Brian Usna? I'm so confused about that right now, but yeah, what the hell. Dark Age, really entertaining Killer Croc type of movie from Australia with, okay, I can't see for shit now because of the glare, but John Jarrett. Dark Craving, not seen yet. The Day After Halloween. Dead Burst, this is like a really good western horror type of film. Deadly Dreams, sort of like a Nightmare on Elm Street rip-off in a way. It's alright. Dead Ringers, which I unfortunately haven't seen yet. Dead Silence, this is probably the thing is, I enjoy it, but I don't enjoy it as much as I did before. Dead Zone by David Cronenberg, this is great in my opinion. Okay, let's see here. Another release of Death Machine. Death Knight, I think this is known as something else, but I don't remember it, but search it up on IMDb if you want more information. Death Warmed Up. Then Doghouse, this is one of my favorite horror comedies. And then Dog Soldiers, probably one of my favorite werewolf movie of all time. Then Dolls. Don't Go Near the Park. Don't Look in the Basement, Dreamcatcher, The Driller Killer, a little bit overrated, or I'm not really sure if you could say overrated, but I did not care that much for that one. Spontaneous Combustion, I actually like that film. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, cheesy, great. That movie has some really great dialogue in it, I would say. The Entity, and Evil Dead, the first one, Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn, and Army of Darkness, Evil Dead 3. I would say, I mean, this is sort of a stupid thing, but I would say if you enjoy horror the most, the first one is the way to go. If you like comedy the most, you should watch Evil Dead 2, and if you like adventure the most, you should watch Army of Darkness. That sounds so weird, but I've always thought like that. But yeah, hope everyone enjoyed, even though the glare is just killing these videos, but this is the best I could do at the moment. So yeah, sorry about that, and hope you still enjoyed and didn't get bored, and I hope to see you again as soon as possible. So see you next time. Bye bye.